Yo, welcome to episode number 3 of Say Hello to the Bad Guys. I got some of my closest individuals that I've known for a minute with me today. We're not talking no comic books or anything like that. We just chopping it up as grown men. So I want to introduce everybody to my guys, Corey Brown, Aaron, and Tony Lewis, who goes by Delatone on IG. And I think that's all platforms, right?
Everything, man. So I got a lot of friends from different places. So, but they know I'm from Delaware by Delatone. So it is what it is,
All right. So I got my first. This episode is first one that's gonna be brought to you by Fuck Duke Basketball and everybody who fucks with Duke or whatever. And Tone, that's the inside joke because he's a Duke fan and I'm a Tar Heels fan or whatever. But it's brought to you by Fuck Duke and Fuck the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah,
so I can ride with that.
So yeah, we was talking before we started. We was talking about the Bleacher Report's top 100 list. And go back into what you were saying in regards to AI being number 36 on the list.
It's funny you mentioned AI. I mean, well, Corey mentioned AI as well, and if you the ring debate, obviously he wouldn't be up there, but then they start putting in words like cultural relevance. Stuff like that. Well, he'd be number 1 then. Like that would move him. What place is he? 36?
I think 36.
Come on, man. You know what's funny? I have another argument. All right, so look, and it's funny. It's way up there though, right? So they have Draymond Green in front of Bernard King and Jason Tatum. What are we doing here? Like, what is it? Bernard King?
Bernard King. One of the nastiest small forwards to ever play the game.
I was just like, what we doing in basketball? Like, what? How could someone who watches basketball look at the game and say, you know what, that Draymond Green is better than Bernard King at ball? At ball.
Got to be.
And relevance, I'll be honest. And relevance, look, dog, I'm 35. I'm talking about Bernard King.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, 35 years from now, Draymond Green might not be mentioned like Bernard King.
He won't.
He might not be. And also, his throwback jersey in the hood sold out. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, man. It don't make sense to me. Like, he above Joe Dumars. And I'm like,
ridiculous.
Hey, I'm gonna chime in, though.
He does as a player.
I gotta go ahead and your business, Aaron.
Hey, I gotta give respect where I gotta give credit where credit's due. I think Draymond's one of the most highest IQ guys we've seen in a long time.
I never take nothing away from him as far as that.
I seen what was he 83 or 88?
Yeah.
88.
Yeah, I was, like you said, Bernard King and them. I was like, okay. Do I think Draymond's in the top 100? I think he's in the 90s.
That's what I was thinking.
I think he gets the credit just because of the rings that's on his finger, though.
That's what
I mean.
I think it's the ring.
Like Tatum, skill wise, come on, he ain't touching Tatum, bro. You know what I mean? But again, Tatum got one. Draymond's been doing it for a long time. And honestly, what he got Defensive Player of the Year this year? Well, if Wemby didn't get hurt, obviously, by default.
Yeah.
But I think Dre's solid. I think Dre's been a solid player, man.
How many rings does Stephen Clay get if Draymond don't play with him?
That's a hard question, dog.
I think they still get one.
And then in 2 of the rings are because Durant went to him, right?
Right.
So,
and the one against the Celtics, that was really Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole because they stepped up.
So as we going back to Draymond Green, how 90s. All right, I'll leave it at the 90s. I'll give you that.
I get.
But so did you guys see the top 20 list so far? Is
it.
So right, I think who's still playing in the top 20? Steph, LeBron, Durant, and Joker.
Jokic, yeah.
Jokic at 17.
Can any of those four? Well, LeBron can't go any further than where he is.
I thought my Jordan and LeBron is right. You know what I mean? As long as Jordan was one, I was cool.
Same.
Yeah.
But can any of those three move up? And can somebody currently playing? I would think like Giannis. Can he crack the top 20?
Yeah, Giannis for sure. I mean, I think like all right. So on the record, I'm a Bucks guy. I've been a Bucks fan all my life. So I've seen the transitions of the Ray Allens, the Darvin Hams, the Andrew Bogus, and all of that, right? So I think Giannis progressively throughout his career has gotten better. Like you've seen him progressively work on his jumper this year. He's got a defensive player of the year under his belt. He constantly leads his team to the playoffs, barring injury. You know what I mean? He took Milwaukee to a championship, which is incredible. So I think Giannis can top. You said the top 20?
Yeah, can he crack the top 20?
I thought he respectfully, I thought he could have been in maybe over one or two guys in that top 20.
I agree. I got names.
Yeah.
Put them
Nowitzki and Kevin Garnett are not better than Giannis.
I have him above Kevin Garnett.
Yes.
That was going to be my next question.
Those two
Garnett deserve to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
KG gets a longevity. Like that's the only reason why he's over Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
And Dirk, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But look, I mean, KG jumped ship to the incredible things in Minnesota.
And you want to be honest? I mean, personally, Dirk too.
All right, I see where you're going with it. I think what if
Dirk
if Marbury stayed in Minnesota? How good do you think that duo could have been?
Their temperaments don't match to me. Like I understand what they was like, but it's like, bro, if anybody knows who Marbury and KG are, bro, can you imagine that fight? Like it's gonna take one game. One of them gonna be like, "Yeah, you pussy muff," and that's it. That's it. Like it's up forever.
And
like that's never gonna be it. That's why they like each other, because they had such a short time with each other.
So they couldn't get on each other's nerves.
Exactly that.
That's crazy, because I thought that they would have, when they initially got together, I thought that they were going to be a tough duo at the time. I never really thought about it like what you say, Tone, or whatever. And like their personalities would have clashed or whatever. They probably would have thrown hands a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know, because Garnett's a fake tough guy. He a crazy individual, but I think he's a telephone tough guy.
That's my problem. Steph is real.
Yeah.
So you get those two, and then he gonna pull that card. And now you got two niggas mad at each other in Minnesota.
And KG Chicago boys and South Carolina boys gonna be with him, and that's gonna be the problem.
Yep.
Yeah. I was watching a while ago Carmelo Anthony's show, and he had Iman Shumpert on there. Mm-hmm. And he told that funny story when Carmelo really wanted that smoke with KG over the quote Honey Nut Cheerio
John.
Yeah.
And he waited for him.
Which was Carmelo said it was never said or some shit like that. He was like, nah, people just ran with that or whatever. But he wouldn't say what Garnett actually said that was unforgivable. But Iman Shumpert was telling the story, and Melo was vexed the entire game. He had checked out and everything, and after the game ended, he was down in the locker room, outside of the locker room, waiting on KG. And after they all came out, he said because who came out first, Rondo or whatever. And Shumpert, the way he was telling the story was funny as shit, because when Garnett came out, he looked over at Melo or whatever, and he was like, Melo, you trying to fight over a basketball game? I was like, this dude here is on some nut shit. And that's the only time that Melo actually cracked a smile or whatever. Even when he was recanting the story or whatever, you could see in his body language. He was like, to this day, he really wanted to have that. He kept saying he wanted to have the conversation or whatever, but we know the conversation involved two hands being thrown.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't think KG's top 20. I respect him as a player. I respect him as a player in everything that he did in the game, coming straight out of high school. But I don't think he's top 20.
No.
When he needed to win a ring with Pearson and Ray Allen in order to get his one and only.
Yeah.
Now Dirk is somebody I respect him too. Whatever, that was his team. No matter what nobody says, that was his team 100%. When he beat LeBron and Wade in them.
Mm-hmm. But he also first round failure too, being the MVP.
Yeah, that's true. But like, how much weight do you put on him beating LeBron, Wade, and Bosh in the playoffs, in the finals? Like, that got to mean something.
Well, I'll give that to Sean Marion, JJ Barrera, and the other crew.
Kid.
Bron.
Oh, and Bron melting down.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. So, first of all, shout out to Aaron for liking the team that you don't hear much like that, and you're not from there. Bro, I'm a Detroit Lions fan from Delaware.
I love that.
A weird world where I live at. So, I really put Giannis up there, man. Like, I really do. To do it in Milwaukee, and I know we talk about, my generation talks about Shaq a lot. Like, growing up watching him, it was a different type of dominance. Like, he gonna get the ball, and you can't stop it. That year that Giannis won that chip, I've never seen dominance like that since Shaq. He got the ball from rim to rim every single possession in that finals and scored. Bro, he dropped 50 in an elimination game. That in the game, are you kidding me? Like, that's just.
And the one this the one thing too as well. Like, he got hurt game one, the Atlanta series, and it's like, bro, I was like, damn,
that was bad.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's incredible. Like, and then for people to go on record to be like, because shout out to Chris Middleton, you know what I'm saying? Because
he's a solid player.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday, a great solid
It's amazing how far he's fallen off, though. It's like he's a forgotten man.
Who, Middleton?
Yeah.
That boy can't stay healthy, man.
Yeah,
he's so smooth, though. Like, his game is like, it's so tough.
His game reminds me of Michael Redd.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah.
Every time I see him, I think Michael Redd. I think no one talks about Michael Redd enough. But
I watched the game down in Atlanta back in 2019 on Christmas Day. It was Atlanta and Milwaukee. And Giannis didn't play, but Chris Middleton played. He does not jump off the ground. He just elevates about 5 inches. It's all wrist.
That's just like a fade.
Yeah, that's his whole game. I'm watching. I'm like, this dude don't jump at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name just got released after he got traded from Orlando, who he's gonna be signing with Milwaukee. Cole Anthony.
Yeah, Cole. I like Cole, man. I think Cole is tough. He's tough, man.
So do I. Plus, he's a Tar Heel, so
yeah,
I gotta rock with my dude. I kind of like him going there. Tone, don't Yeah.
Yeah. He cool.
Nah, but let me ask y'all this. Could you imagine if Jabari Parker stay healthy? What would that duo be like with Giannis and Jabari? Because there was some clash though. They were clashing a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I
think
that's
they
one of my
respect
biggest
each
what
other
ifs.
enough. Yeah.
Jabari Parker is one of my biggest what ifs, man. His first 2 years in that league, he was different.
He was tough. I mean,
he's a taller Carmelo.
He a Duke guy, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because they had a stretch. I think I remember like they had a stretch where it started clicking, where Giannis was again more like what he is now, the rim runner, and Jabari was like not a catch and shoot person, but like kind of what Durant is now. Like they kind of fixed. It was like a 10 to 15 game stretch where they figured it out. And I thought like, yo, if they can get this going, everyone's in trouble. Like they got two wings, 6'10". One shoots and one
was a bucket.
Oh my God, he was a
bucket.
Yeah, Jabari game was tough, man.
He's a taller Carmelo.
Yeah.
See, you mentioned what if. My what if was always because I'm a Bulls fan. What if Derrick Rose never got hurt?
That's the biggest one.
Yeah. To this day, I don't fuck with Tibbs because it was his fault that Rose got hurt.
I don't think we've ever seen a caliber point guard that has been like that explosive and that fast. I can't ever recall
that combination of explosion and speed.
Yeah,
because Russ had the athleticism.
Yeah, Russ is. I'm a Russ guy. Russ is tough, but he wasn't. D Rose was.
He wasn't end to end as fast as Rose.
No.
Baseline to baseline.
No way.
Ed, it's funny. All your Bulls guys are the reason that one of my biggest what ifs is Grant Hill, because I mean I know he was good, but like hearing Scottie Pippen and them talk about him, like they was scared of his development. And I was just like, like maybe I mean also all those clips of him bringing that different crossover and lean back, they ain't never seen nothing like that, and they start getting hurt. You like, dang, if he stays healthy, this game looks different.
He was flushing on cats.
Oh my God, his highlights, man, with that teal Pistons jersey, those highlights is
yes,
nasty, boy.
I seen him give Scotty that 50. I was like, oh yeah, he arrived. I said, oh,
yeah, Scotty ain't know what hit him.
Yo, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that one because
a Duke got beat in Chicago. Now he want to change the topic. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth on that. Yeah, we're gonna let's get away from sports for a hot second. I sent you guys a couple things that I wanted to touch on or whatever. So we're gonna jump into the music thing. So me and Cool, we've had this conversation the first time I went to your spot or whatever and posted up those 2 days. So we've already had the conversation. So I wanted to know who are y'all top 5 producers in music right now. And it don't gotta be the best or whatever. It can be either who you think are the best or who your favorites are.
Okay.
Because everybody's like everybody's gonna have their Mount Rushmore or whatever and everything. Right. Like some people put Primo up there like because of his legend status or whatever. But I'm just saying like your favorite producers and everything like that. So it don't matter who want to start it off. We just gonna go around the table.
I got a list, man.
All right. Oh, go ahead, Aaron. I want to hear your list. Go ahead.
And I'm curious to see if any of ours match up.
Yeah, man. I got it's. I try not to make a laundry list, but Manny Fresh, Premier, Timberland, Dre, Kanye West, Swiss.
All right, let me ask you this, because I did have I did have Kanye in mind or whatever, but I always preface mine by saying pre or post. And what I mean by that is pre his mom passing away and post his mom passing away. Because I got Kanye pre his mom passing away.
Yeah, pre is like Kanye. Pre is untouchable. You know, like he did incredible stuff, and I think post is like it's just
because that's when he fell off the rails.
Yeah, he just different, but like he's done. I mean, for what he did for the game, like how he got on, what he did, it was incredible. Like this Kanye's creative, very creative, and then Rick Rubin, obviously, you know what I mean. That's another
That's a name I didn't even think of.
Yeah, Rick is he got an incredible list. Like me and my man's at the school was talking about it. He told me some things I ain't even know about Rick Rubin. I'm like, what? Johnny Cash, Johnny Cash.
Oh, yeah, Rick Rubin produced for a lot of individuals across the genres.
And then about one of my favorite ones today, man, I give it up to DJ Khaled, man.
Ooh, see, I
love Khaled.
All right, Tom, go ahead. You got it. You got the floor.
the last two you said, I'm cool. I'm cool off both them. Yeah. But I respect Rick Rubin, but I think Kanye and the Neptunes are heading above everybody. Like, and also like Kanye has his first. You know how I feel about like 808s and Heartbreak. That's a classic.
Yeah, we've had that conversation back in the day.
It's funny it's a shame because he brought out 808s and Heartbreak, and now everybody sound like 808s and Heartbreak. Every single artist without 808s and Heartbreak, you don't even get The Weeknd. You don't even get them. Like, and without that, you don't get Kid Cudi. You don't get Gunna. You don't get. There's a lot of people you don't get without 808s and Heartbreak. However, you got College Dropout, Late Registration, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreak. And this is not even mentioning all the stuff he's done for Common, Hove, Dipset,
Rockefeller. Just put Rockefeller, period.
Because it's funny, like, I mean, Just Blaze had a few interviews where Just Blaze is my regional goat.
He's my number one, Tom. I love
Just Blaze, bro.
He's my number one. You stole my thunder.
But when he talked about Kanye, he said he was in the studio and they was mixing together, and he was confused of how he was doing this. Like, he didn't even get it. Like, everyone says that they watched Dilla and they saw him put things together. They were saying Kanye was putting together 5 beats at once. Like at one mind, like, yo, you know what? I made this beat for Beans, bet. I made this beat for Hove. I'm gonna keep this beat. Yo, The Game got this beat. Yo, what's going like? And then he mixed their chorus too. That's he was making beats for Drake at a time when he was beefing with Drake. That still went number one. You understand how crazy? Like you tried to give him a bad beat, and it still was a hit. Still was a hit. And the Neptunes. There's a 3-year run for the Neptunes that I don't think will ever be touched again, where they had Grinding and they also had Britney Spears on the Billboard charts. Like, think about that. They went from Grinding to Frontin' to Britney Spears, I'm a Slave for You. Like, they was on the Billboard charts 111. Like, one pop, one Billboard all time rap, and then one. You sit there looking at it like, yo, I don't think nobody can beat them. And then they had You Don't Have to Call with Usher. Like, and now the new Clips album.
Yo, hold that thought, because we're gonna get into that in a minute. Go ahead, cool. Who you got?
I got Primo. I got Just Blaze. I got Q-Tip. I got Pharrell. And then I think my last one I did Ninth Wonder.
Ooh.
See, me and Cool we've had this conversation. So, like, I got Just Blaze and Ninth on mine or whatever. I just love his. I also would like, there's a few that people forgot about. Like, I love Havoc. I love Alchemist.
I was about to say Alchemist is on my top 5.
Yeah. I love Alchemist.
Yeah.
I see. I don't know. He's not top 5. He gets an honorable mention for me. I would say like Swiss.
Yeah, Swiss is a mention. Honorable mention.
Yeah.
And like my 5th always fluctuates because I've been a big Pete Rock fan for the longest time. So like sometimes it depends. Like him and Premier always either one is in my top 5 and the other is out, and then like just depends on the day of the week the other one is in or whatever. Like Just Blaze is always going to be just my personal. I'm not saying he's the best. He's my favorite. So like, and everybody can debate all day long who they think is the actual best. Yeah, Just Blaze is always going to be there. I don't know how I really feel about Dr. Dre.
He's not on my list.
Yeah.
You ain't rocking with Dre?
No. Dre is not on my list.
Yeah, what he did in the early games.
I respect his body of work. I'll never take nothing away from it. I can't. There's not like 10 songs. Well, he probably made maybe in his entire body of work with Snoop, NWA, his own albums,
50,
all of them, Eminem, all of them. There's probably like five joints that he produced that I still listen to this day, or whatever. Like if it comes on or some shit like that, then yeah. I mean, I'm not actively looking for it. Put it like that. I'm not just gonna be like, yo, I'm chilling at the crib and yo, let me throw on a Dre song. Or whatever, or like a Dre beat, unless it's something that he did with like Hove, because Hove, in my opinion, is he's the end all be all as an MC to me. So like, yeah, his what was it, 21 something or whatever, so like that I listened to that Dre produced along those lines, but yeah, even the Chronic album or whatever, I don't really play that to this day. I listened to it the whole way through initially and everything back in the day or whatever, but it wasn't something where like, yo, this album is this, that, and the third, and I'm telling everybody that I knew at the time or whatever, like, yo, you gotta hear this joint or whatever. So like, yeah, Dre wasn't one of my dudes like that. So yeah, I couldn't put him up there, but I never really put the Neptunes up there either. I respected their body of work, but like I never really.
They are number 2.
Didn't start messing with the Neptunes until Pharrell. Like I said, Pharrell did his joint with Hove.
Pharrell's catalog crazy.
Oh, they got
it is. They got
Super Thug. Like, come on.
I hear you.
Rump Shaker.
I hear you.
Like, bro, come on. Looking at me with Mace. That's them. That they got so many classes that people don't even realize they were in the building.
I know. I'm never going to dispute
money
that
about
fact.
Old Dirty Bastard.
I'm never going to dispute that, but I'm just saying that they was never my bag.
Hold up, Girls Them Sugar by Beanie Man. Are you sick? Yo, bro, they was going genre to genre. Like,
oh, you can say this until you turn blue in the face, bro. Or whatever.
You talk about Thanos.
Here's the thing. When you creating a ranking or a list or whatever, like Jordan's number 1 all time, LeBron's number 2. But the LeBron fans take issue with the fact that he's number 2. Like being number 2, like there's only one person in the history of the game itself is considered better than you. But they take it as an affront, like you're disrespecting LeBron to say that anybody's better than him. And I don't mean it as any form of disrespect as far as the Neptunes is concerned or whatever. So like, it's not like nah, fuck Chad and Pharrell or whatever. I don't fool with them whatsoever. Because I did like the Clips albums that they actually, yeah. Let's just, yeah. Neptunes just wasn't my bag. I respected them, and I do listen to a lot of their shit or whatever, but it's not like
y'all don't got no
actively look for them.
Y'all don't got no newer acts like producers.
Go ahead.
I got Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin's up there, man.
I got Mustard up there.
Yeah, he got a lot. And then I got Mike Will Made It as an honorable mention.
Yes.
Because he's him.
Who's I can't think of the dude's name. He's in he's kind of like the in-house producer for Maybach Music.
With Justice League?
Them, or is it Arab or
Arab Music is
I'm mixing it up.
Yeah, I think Arab Music made a lot of
then put it like this. That Rick Ross joint that he did with 21 Savage and what's her name? Outlaws.
Oh yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah.
That's Miss Sullivan. Yeah, that's a hit.
So, all right, let's jump into the Clips album. Cool texted me about it a couple days ago when it first dropped, and at the time I didn't have time to fully digest it or whatever. But now that I have, what are y'all thoughts on it? Cool, go ahead, you got it, because you was kind of amped up on it.
I feel that it's either 1B or definitely top 2 of their all-time albums.
Of Clips?
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah, I was surprised that they were able to bring me back to when I was in my mid-20s. I was like, yo, they sound the same. The same everything. Cadence, flow, bars, metaphors. I was like, wow, they have not missed a beat. The production was amazing. And the joint I kept replaying was the Mike Tyson blow to the face.
Oh my God, bro. That
sound like a Wu-Tang joint.
We here, bro. We here, bro.
Sound like a Wu-Tang joint. I was like, yeah, they got that on. They got that on.
I liked Chandeliers.
Mm-hmm.
With Nas. I like Chandeliers with Nas.
Yeah, yo, Nas went crazy, bro.
Yeah, he went. He did his thing. Is that my favorite album of theirs? I don't know. I'm kind of going back and forth between that and Lord Willin'.
Lord Willin'.
Lord Willin'.
It's funny. One of my favorite song from them is off Hell Hath No Fury. My favorite album from them is Lord Willin'. However, this is their best rapping by far. Like, I knew Malice was like, I always thought Malice was the best rapper, but what he was doing in this album is like, all right, bro.
I said that to Cool in the text the other day when he hit me up in regards to it. I was like, yo, for Malice to drop the bars that he did when he hasn't been in the game for like 15 years or whatever, and just to come back and be damn near flawless in what he was spitting, I'm like, yo, he did his job on this album.
Yeah.
He more than held his own. And the crazy thing is, like, yo, do any of y'all have? Well, I think I mentioned it in the text or whatever. Some of y'all favorite verses by any artist. It don't even matter.
100%.
So what's one of your favorite verses?
I look. You sent me that, John. I made a list, bro. I'm
go ahead.
I'm ready, bro.
Go ahead.
So there's a rapper named Isaiah Rashad on TDE. He has a song with Kendrick Lamar called "What's Wrong," and
yo, my cousin. Hold on, Tone. Before you even start, my cousin Nicole would have loved to have been involved in this because, yeah, she goes heavy with TDE.
Oh, TDE is one of them. Hey, we can have a whole. I know I'll get with her hyperboles or whatever. I'll tell you this: TDE's rap label is up there.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thought.
About anybody, but Kendrick Lamar's second verse on that song is one of the best things I've ever seen with words in my life. Like he just went left and right. I mean, everything he was doing with the verse was ridiculous. Also, AZ's Life's a Bitch.
That was oh my goodness. See, I gotta stop letting you go first.
What you mean? You told me you
fucked me up on that.
I know the other two nobody got. I know that. Lupe Fiasco's "Touch the Sky" verse. And then there's a rapper named Mick Jenkins. He has a song called "Is the Cigarettes." That might be the best rapping I've heard in a decade. 100%. Honorable mention: Jay-Z, "Imaginary Players," verse 2.
You know what? Hove got so many verses and everything that I excluded him from this list or whatever on mine.
Yeah. I didn't know how to pick one from Hove.
Yo, I'm the same because here's the thing. A couple of mine weren't even from albums; they were freestyles off of.
So I didn't take that in consideration. I didn't even think about that.
All right, Aaron, what you got?
Well, for the verses,
yeah.
So man, when I think about verses, the way I put this together was crazy. Like AZ's joint on Life's a Bitch. Like I could run that back and not get tired of running it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I loved his verse. We were beginners in the hood as 5%ers, but something must have got in us because all of them the sinners. He murdered that joint. He smoked Nas on that.
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Hey, and we, I mean, that, you know what I'm saying? We talking about a classic, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about a whole class. But then again, let's go to the first joint, New York State of Mind. Like the way Nas jumped on that shit was crazy.
Yo, he spazzed on that.
I don't even know how to start this shit. You know what I'm saying? and then he started rappers on Monkey flipping with you know what I'm saying? Like he killing it. And then I put some Pac in mine too. Like Troublesome 96. I don't know what it is about the joint, but Pac snapped on that shit. But that's all I got right now, man. That's what I came up with.
All right, cool. What you got?
One of my, and it's a female rapper too. One of my best verses is from a female rapper, Foxy Brown on our Shot Your remix.
I didn't even think about that.
She did kill it. I didn't even think about that verse. Yeah, she went
shout outs. Yeah.
I think Hov wrote that. I was like, nah, Hov wrote that. Hov on 22 Twos. I always play that.
Yeah.
So do I.
I just play that one randomly. Another one I had to think. I forgot what track it was, but DLC had a crazy one. It was.
I didn't even think about DLC.
Yeah, he had a crazy one that I always used to recite. Back when I was living in Jersey and I was going through things, I was like, let me just keep replaying that in my head. The other two is, there's so many Hov ones. I'm trying not to include Hov.
Because Hov cheating.
Yeah,
he the cheat code.
Oh, he's the cheat code. I do like Lupe Fiasco. I'm still in yours, Tone. I do like that.
That third verse.
Yeah, I do like. And then my last one, it would be. Oh, let me see. My last one would be Ghostface on Triumphant. That would be my last one. I like.
Yeah, expect the deck drop some bars on them Jones too.
Yeah, it was Ghost energy how he came in on it. He just always sets me in the mood. Like, okay, I'm about to go work out. Yeah, Ghost.
Yeah.
Ghost got me right.
Now y'all mentioned Nas, and New York State of Mind and Life's a Bitch, all-time classics. When I think of Nas, There's also two other joints that I think of. Now, I'm not putting this one as one of my top 5, but I always put it in there. I always loved it. Is Verbal Intercourse.
That was
when he came in, through the lights, cameras, and action, glamour, glitters, and gold, I unfold the scrolls, play. When he came in on that, I was like, okay, I see where we going. But the Nas joint that I think of the most to this day is Live at the Barbecue. Because
main source, man.
Who the fuck is this kid?
Yeah,
or whatever.
Who this Large Professor was the one who discovered Nas, right?
Yeah,
I
see. There was a thing where they were saying it was him or whatever, but I think was MC Search disputing that or saying that he knew of the kid first or whatever. I can't remember. I saw a podcast interview or something. I could be having my facts wrong, but I attribute Nas to Large Professor.
Yeah,
he was like kidnapped the president's wife without a plan and hanging niggas like the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah. I want when I was 12, I want the hell for snuffing Jesus. Yeah, that joint.
Oh my good. He spazzed on that joint. He was only like what, 16 at the time?
Yeah, he was young, man.
And then we going back to the clips. Malice's verse on Virginia.
Oh man, I tell you. No, we talking about now. We talking now, and we speaking now. What he did on that.
Yeah.
Also, Corey, you mentioned Mike Tyson blow to the face, right? The beginning of Pusha T's verse, that is that is rap. Nigga, I felt like a 12-year-old kid again on the back of the bus, just making beats. Oh my god, bro! Hearing that. I smile ear to ear the rest of the day just playing that song. I played that song like 30 times, though. I swear to God.
I'm with you. I was playing it over and over again. Like, crazy.
Man, I tell you.
I listened to it. The first time I listened to the album, I listened to it in parts. I didn't really listen to it from beginning to end. Cool. You had said you was like, I've already listened to the shit twice. or whatever. Easy. So like when I text you back. Hold on. Tone, have you played the new NCAA football yet?
Not yet. I watched somebody play yesterday, but I ain't played yet.
Man, my nephew copped it before I did. Now he's at FDU doing summer classes.
Okay.
And when I finally got it in 25, when I finally got it, he'd already told me a whole bunch of shit about it or whatever, like all the new aspects of it. So I'm playing this shit while I'm listening to the clips from beginning to end. And in my first episode, I was talking with Nicole, and I was saying I categorize certain music into like different categories. One, I listen to it when I'm traveling. I'm listening to it when I'm playing video games, or I'm like listening to it when I'm chilling. Hov fits all those categories, but not everybody else does. This Clips album may be hitting all three categories of me getting in a certain mood, me playing video games, and me traveling or whatever. I think this album might hit all three. So if you checking all three of those boxes, you put some shit up.
Weekend, I just kept playing the song. I just kept playing the album while doing my work project. I was like,
No, Ed, I put this on every single song. The entire album, my face is just God damn, like it's like And then with Pharrell had he made beats like he had a point to prove.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in here like, all right, bro, like
somebody disrespected him and said he wasn't shit without Chad.
Nah, you know what it was, Ed? You know what? So like, it feels like when I've been listening to rap lately that I'm forcing myself to like new. Like I'm liking rap that I don't really love, but I'm making it better than it seems because like I don't have no other new music to listen to. Then you get something that actually is like, oh shit. And so now I'm like, yo, that other shit I was listening to prior to this, that was not good. Like, it wasn't even that good. Like now you look back at other shit and you be like, yo, what the fuck was niggas putting out for the last 10 years? Like, bro, Malice is 52 years old rapping like that. What we doing, bro?
Better than these 20-somethings.
Oh my, yo.
Exactly.
Yo, did you, Aaron? You're a Griselda dude.
I am.
Boldy James, best rapper out other than Freddie Gibbs right now.
Hold on, I can't hear. You talking about FICO?
Stove God. Hey man, y'all got it, man, because the album fire, bro. Every single song is like,
yeah, FICO was tough.
Yeah. I was like, hold, let me see FICO real quick. I jumped to that selfishly for a little bit.
That was tough.
But there was, yeah, I'm saying the way they put it together, hella features and stuff. I'm like, okay, I listened on my way to work. I listened to it on my way to pick up my daughter. I'm like, and then I went to the gym. That's all I had playing too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably gonna be the next 2-3 weeks for me.
Oh yeah.
See, I'm constantly like, when the music gets stagnant to me, I'm constantly looking for, because after a while you tend to get tired of going back to old shit or whatever, but you forced to go back to old shit or whatever. But I'm constantly looking for some Griselda.
So
Conway and Benny.
Yeah, I mean Benny, you know what I'm saying? Benny about to drop on Wednesday, the 16th.
Yeah,
yeah. But the joint, y'all listen to Alka-Seltzer yet?
No. It's literally on my. I got it. I haven't listened yet.
It's a nice little 20 minutes, but I'm like, oh, Benny on it, man.
He back? All right, because
yeah, Benny,
I need him to get that anger back. I feel like he got a little relaxed his last year.
See, he got comfortable in his
Yup.
All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna get on as soon as we get off of this.
I'll tell you the two albums I went back and forth with for the last month and some change. So that one, and then man, Lloyd Banks' joint was all right for it. Banks was spitting, bro.
I've yet to hear it.
He's rapping, bro.
Banks was spitting.
50 right in the mouth, like, yo, dude, that's my career, dude.
Yo, I always respected Lloyd Banks.
Banks can spit, bro.
Yeah,
he's a rapper, bro.
Yeah, he was the best one.
Yeah, he can rap, bro.
Oh, out of G-Unit, absolutely.
Yep,
absolutely.
So his first album got a lot of spins in my career. So I don't.
Fire.
Yo, everybody in G-Unit had a damn close to classic debut album, including Young Buck, Game, 50, Lloyd, literally all of them. Because Young Buck's debut album is fucking fire.
Yeah, absolutely.
That shit is ridiculous.
And then he fell off a fucking cliff.
Yep. Yeah.
Then he fell off a cliff. Yeah, I want to double back really quick for one hot second when we were talking about producers, because I knew there was going to be one that slipped my mind. Now, this dude is a personal favorite of mine for the simple fact that I went to high school with this dude. And it's Megahertz. Nobody really knows who Megahertz is or whatever, because like when we were in high school together, him and another dude used to do like these jingles on Power 99 in Philly on every while we was in high school. Then he started dabbling in his real name is Dorsey Wesley. I don't know where he is now. When I think his pop passed away shortly after we graduated from high school when he started producing. So he produced Nas's "Got Yourself a Gun." He produced a lot of shit. He had a nice little run for like a year and some change where he produced some shit for G Unit. He produced Jay-Z and R. Kelly's From the Best of Both Worlds. He produced Best of Both Worlds, I think. He produced that track, and he produced Bad Boy for Life.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he produced a lot of shit that people didn't know about or whatever. But what happened was, I think his pops passed away right when he was in the midst of that run. Like he did Got Yourself a Gun, Bad Boy for Life, Best of Both Worlds, and some other shit. And he just packed up and moved. He moved to like the Bahamas or Jamaica. Never and he never touched foot back in the US. At that point, he cut off all communications with the outside world. So like when people were actually actively hunting for him to get some beats, he was just emailing them the beats. Like he would produce it wherever he was, create the beat, and then just send that shit and then just be done with it. Like, yo, he cut off all everything around him or whatever when his peoples passed away. And then he just disappeared. And I always wondered to this day whatever happened to him or whatever, because yo, he was on the verge of being one of them ones. And yo, I was always cool with him. Like that was my dude in high school because he could rap his ass off. We had I'll never forget, we had like a television production class, and we'd all just be chilling there because it was that in high school, it was the equivalent of when we was in college school and everybody was taking the Joe Johnson African American Studies classes for the easy A's.
The automatic A?
Yeah, the automatic A or whatever. That's how this television class was in high school for me. So we would just be in there just pounding, beating the table or whatever, and he would just freestyle for like the entirety of the class. I was like, yo, this dude is nice as hell. But he never dropped a verse, but then he became a producer in megahertz. Like if you go look at his catalog, and it's not that long a list of songs or whatever, but the songs that he did produce, you'd be like, oh shit, he did that. Oh, he did that. I'm like, man, I really wish that he would have had a longer career because he could have been one of them ones. But yeah, I just wanted to go back to that. I want to finish with, well, there's two questions I got for y'all. This one I didn't tell y'all, it just hit me. Give me a movie. Oh, because Tone, we was actually, Aaron, I don't know how much you follow any of the MCU Marvel movies or any of them superhero movies.
I mean, kind of, sort of. I mean, I never really, it wasn't really my wave on the come up. You know what I mean?
All right. But like me cool and me and Tone, we've had conversations over the phone a while ago, and Tone be coming up with some of these crazy, not even crazy ideas or whatever, but like his thoughts.
It's outside the box.
Hey, you need to think like that though, man. You definitely need that. But I'm trying to hear what happened.
So what's in your thought process now, Tone? Hold on, have any of y'all seen the Superman movie yet?
No,
I think I might watch it tonight. Actually,
I ain't see it either, but my nieces and nephews saw it yesterday, and they sent me a text as soon as they got out of it. Super hyped on it. They are really, they put thought into like where they rate movies. All three of them came away saying that this is the best superhero movie that they've ever seen. And I'm sitting here like, damn, above Black Panther and above everything else.
Better than Civil War? Better than Winter Soldier?
Yo, all three of them to a T came out. They was like, yo, this shit is so dope or whatever. So I'm sitting here like, I was supposed to go see it today, but I got caught doing some other shit. So I might go check it out tomorrow afternoon. To tell them my thoughts on it. Yo, they are because they're super into it. When they were all growing up, I always made it a habit when the new MCU movies would drop, I would always go pick them up and take them on opening weekend. So that became my thing. That's always been our thing up until the past 2 years, since the moment they all started going to college. Because now I can't get from Delaware to Fairleigh Dickinson, where all three of them are, just to take them to the movies. That shit ain't happening. As much as I would like to, or whatever, it's just not happening. But that's always been our thing. Yo, they came up out of that Superman movie and was like, yo, this is some of the greatest shit that we've ever seen. So if they sitting there saying that with the way their brains think, it's telling me I think I got to go check it out. I mean, I was going to go see it anyway, but I was going to see it on my time.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But like, yeah, I think I might have to go check this out.
I got to get past how that dude face looked. I was like, he looked like a geek, man. I was like,
we on the same path. Like, I really want to like support Superman, but like that nigga like a dweeb. I could punch him in the face, like, man, bitch.
like, man.
But I'm gonna definitely go check it out. So here was my question. Is there a movie that came out that ever fucked up your childhood or put you in a certain feeling? Because I have one in store that fucked me up.
Yeah, the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Okay.
All right, that's a good one. That's a good one.
I was messed up for about a couple years. Like, I'd be like, go downstairs in the basement. Hell no, I can't go downstairs.
So you know who's down there?
Exactly. I ain't going down there. Don't want to go to sleep. Turn the lights on.
Yo, I got two, and they are two different worlds. So the original Candyman, really fucked me up as a kid. But yo, Cooley High. I swear,
I was in my feelings when Coach Cheese died.
Dog, that's like the first. My dad played that for me. We was like, that's like my hype, like my prime basketball, bro. I was like 13. I'm watching that, and he died, and just being a nigga from the hood, seeing that, I was like, damn, we can make it. Like, it really fucked me up, bro. Like, I still to this day, bro. I still, because I'm a teacher, I still like go to kids and like reference stuff from that, and I'm like, I know they don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yep.
But like, seeing him die and then seeing Preach try to wake him up, I was like, man.
Yeah.
See, I'm about to get emotional now thinking about that shit.
Damn.
I feel you.
I don't know. That really pop out at me. That's like, damn, I can't watch that again, man. That shit really messed me up. Like, I can't recall.
Mine was, yo, and don't even laugh at this shit or whatever, because I still be in my feelings, and even though it was an animated movie, Transformers the movie when Optimus Prime died.
Fuck
me up. To this, yo, because when I was a kid, I fucked with Transformers. Transformers is G.I. Joe Evelyn or whatever. But yo, when Megatron killed Prime on some sucker shit or whatever, like Prime should have never died or whatever if it wasn't for one of his soldiers trying to intervene or whatever and just let him do what he had to do. But other than that, man. Oh, plot twists. Yo, what are some of y'all favorite plot twists? I want to. I'm gonna end with that, and I'm gonna end with a story. I'm gonna end with a story that I've told everybody to fully understand the depths of the relationship that me and Corey motherfucking Brown have. But what's y'all favorite plot twist, or just one that just threw y'all for a loop? Because I got a couple of them shits.
Talk about in like any movie.
Yeah, any movie like
where
you didn't think that the ending was gonna be the way it was. Like you go in thinking one way or whatever, and they just fucking flip it on you.
the movie, I was like real focused, man. Y'all ever seen Gone Girl?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
That's that plot twist shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like he tried
I thought
to,
about including that.
yeah, so you trying to figure it out and you focus, and then that shit just hit you like all of a
Yeah.
sudden, like the way she framed the murder,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
then
they came
the
back.
way she came back, right? The
Yeah,
way
she
she
came
came
back.
back, I was like, that's crazy as hell. She got away with it. Got
Mm-hmm.
away
Damn
with it.
sure did. Yeah, because I'd actually had to be tried for murder the second time, the second go around.
Yeah, it was a double. Well, it would have been like a double murder, but she was alive the whole time, and then she
Mm-hmm.
had killed the
Killed.
boyfriend, the other
Yep.
boyfriend, and
That's a
then
good one. That's a good one.
That
yeah,
movie,
that
that
that,
movie
that
reminds
movie
me.
right there, that one stick out to me the most.
That
Okay.
movie reminds me of a Common's "Testify" song.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, every time I've seen that, I think
Yeah.
about that every single time.
Yeah.
Man.
One of
Okay.
Kanye's best bodies of work,
Hey
producing that
man,
whole album.
and
Yeah.
that was
That
just his
whole
B
album.
side shit. That's just his like light work.
Yeah. So what other plot twists y'all got?
Um, the movie Interstellar.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah, like I just saw. So look, social media be fucking me up now because like shit I've watched in the past. Now they be explaining it, and I be like, oh shit,
Hell
I need
yeah,
to.
Tone. Yep.
Yeah.
So they said Interstellar is a movie shot, and when he goes back to see his daughter and stuff, he's dead. Like the whole movie, he dead.
Mm-hmm.
And I like looking at it again, like watching the movie. It's like
Mm-hmm.
that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
like it's insane to watch the movie thinking like, oh shit, this is not here. That's why she can see him because she about to be dead.
Mm.
Like crazy.
Cool.
Like
What you
it's just crazy.
A Leonardo DiCaprio movie, Shutter Island.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Shutter Island.
I
Yeah.
still watch it to this day. Like, do he know he crazy?
Yeah.
I watch that shit like nigga, am I? Maybe I'm crazy in this shit. Like,
Exactly. That movie still gets me. I was like,
oh, and Inception.
oh yeah.
That I still don't know what like what's going on in that.
Neither
movie.
do I. Neither
Like,
do I. Yo, I got like four. One of my favorite movies of all time. The Usual Suspects.
Yeah. Okay.
The way that Kevin Spacey was explaining the story or whatever the whole time of Kaiser Sose being Kaiser Sose
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I'm sitting here like, yo, he was so quick with it to come find out that he was Kaiser Sose all the way through. I was like, yo, he got that off. What else? The Sixth Sense.
Mm.
When Bruce Willis didn't realize he was the actual one that was dead.
Yeah.
When he was like, yo, I talk to dead people. I'm like, wow. And I got one more. Fight Club.
Yeah, I love Fight Club, y'all.
Fight Club. When Edward Norton didn't realize that he was actually Brad Pitt. Whatever and everything. Yo, I still watch that movie to this day. You know what? Because everybody talks about like the greatest actors and everything. Like, yeah, Denzel's top God tier and everything like that. Yo, I love Brad Pitt's one of my favorite actors. I ain't even gonna lie. From Fight Club, I loved him in a bunch of shit from the Ocean's movies. And
I like the movie with Anthony Hopkins. What was it? Meet Joe Black?
oh wow, yeah.
He was good in that.
Also, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Yeah, he was good in that.
When he was aging backwards.
Hmm.
Oh, it's Seven. In Seven. Seven was a plot twist too. Of the Seven Deadly Sins and how my man made the final two sins was when he chopped off Brad Pitt's wife's head.
Yeah.
And sent it to him. And the final sin was what was it? Wrath. It was Wrath and Brad and he was trying to get him not to kill my man or whatever, and he just gave into it or whatever, and just slumped him or whatever. He completed the 7 deadly sins. I'm like, yo, that shit was on some next level shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna finish with this. Yo, I've told this story to so many people, Tone and Aaron, upon introducing yourselves to Corey Brown. Me and this dude have done some nut ass shit throughout our time together. And we've done a lot of firsts together, in my opinion. And I don't mean that is like some freak shit or whatever. Like, me and him together, along with another one of my friends, was the first time we ever stole gas from a gas station. Whatever. And the story goes, we were in Delaware. This is before I moved to Delaware. I was still in Jersey, but my boys was two of my other closest friends were living in Delaware. So me and Cool, we chilling, visiting them, but my car is in Jersey. So my boy, he's driving us back to Jersey to get my car from Delaware. So me and Cool, we taking a ride. He stops and we're getting gas. And the dude plays us for suckers the entire time. Like he's not paying us no mind and everything. So we pump our own shit, put the shit back, and my man, he's sitting there like, yo, I'm about to pull off. And I'm yelling at him, I'm like, yo, if you're gonna do it, do the shit. Or whatever. So he hesitant because he's a church dude. He's real hesitant or whatever. He's like, yo, I should do it. And I'm sitting there like, motherfucker, do it. So he pulls off, but he pulls off so damn slow. The gas station attendant is running after us for his money or whatever. Like, and he's keeping up with us on foot because he's just driving slow as shit. And I'm sitting here yelling at him like, yo, man, if you don't put your foot on the gas, the shit, he was so shook or whatever for the simple fact that he had stole some gas or whatever. And we looking at the dude out in the back window or whatever. And he's like damn near running alongside, knocking on the window. So I look at Corey and Cool in the back seat and he's laughing so fucking hard. Tears are coming down his eyes or whatever, because the whole scenario is one of those things where you have to be there to appreciate it. And the shit was so hilarious. And he was so scared that once we got to the destination, I had to direct them all the way out of the way just to get back on the 295, just so he could get back to Delaware, because the normal way he would have had to have driven past the gas station just to get back to where he wanted to go. So I had to take him all the way out of the way. Now, the second one, the most notorious. Now, I've told this, Tone, to Lo, to Ron, to Jig. I think I've told this to Ahmad and them too, or whatever. But they've never had a face to the name. And this is the face and the name. So when we was in school, we were at that point, we were still in the WWE wrestling or WWF wrestling at the time. So when they would have they pay-per-views on the Sundays, we would hop in the car, leave campus, and go to his crib to go watch the wrestling pay-per-views.
Yeah, I had the illegal cable box. I was getting all.
So the one night we go and we watching the pay-per-view, and his pops go. Your pops went to the store, right? He went somewhere.
Yeah, my father went to the store, and we was in the crib by ourselves. And then my stepmother came home.
And one of your siblings, I think your
little sister.
Yeah, your little sister was there.
Yep.
So I'm sitting there watching, in the entire time, like in the blink of an eye, Cool's demeanor changes on a whim. So now he's pacing around his crib or whatever. So I'm like, yo, something got to be wrong. He was like, yo, we got to go. So I'm like, I bet. So I asked him, I'm like, we always had this saying, yo, Tim's or sneaks. Tim's if we stomping somebody, sneaks if we chasing somebody. One or the other. So I was like, all right, Tim's or sneaks, because I know it's serious. We hop in the car. I still have I'm doing this blindly. Like he said, we gotta make moves. Fuck it, we gotta make moves. I hop in the car, we hop in the car, and he's like, yo, somebody just tried to break into my crib. I was like, say word. He's like, yeah. I was like, what does he look like? He's like, yo, he had a tan coat and he looked like Roger Thomas from the old What's Happening show. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I guess we fucking Roger Thomas up. We hop in the car. He's like, hold on. He goes back in the crib, comes back out. He throws a baseball bat, a pool stick, and a motherfucking samurai sword in my back seat.
Sure did.
We're going to jail. I've already resigned myself to the fact we're going to jail. This is how much you love a dude or whatever. This is your brother. Because if we going to jail, we going to jail. If worse come to worse, I'm gonna gut this motherfucker with the samurai sword. He tried to break into my people's crib. Yo, I'm gonna fillet him like a fucking fish. We driving around. It had to have been like 11 something, 12 something at night.
Yep.
We driving around, and I see the dude walking on my left. We're going in the opposite direction. I'm like, yo, cool. Is that him right there? And he was like, yeah, that's him. So we pull over real quick, get out of the car, throw the hoods on. We walking after him, and there's a chick with a pushing a baby carriage in our direction.
With no baby in it.
Yeah. So she knows we up to no good, but I'm thinking she's thinking that we're getting ready to run down on her. We wasn't even thinking about her. So she goes into double time, like as soon as she gets past us, yo, she's ghost or whatever, because she's now feeling like, all right, we weren't after her. We slowly creeping up on this dude or whatever. I mean, and we're like maybe 6 feet away from him before he turns around. For some odd reason, God must have told him that we was on his ass. He turns around, and all I hear is Cool yell, motherfucker, you just tried to break into my house. And we take off running after him because he takes off. So now we chasing this dude. Maybe 30-something feet. Couldn't have been more than 30 feet. He makes a right at a house or whatever. In right where he's running is just an open fucking field. Like there's nowhere to hide. Once he makes that right and he gets past that house or whatever, it's just an open field. By the time we hit that house, yo, he had disappeared in the thin air. He had that crackhead energy where like he knew where to hide.
Hell yeah.
And, yo, he was fucking ghost.
He was gone.
Yo, somebody was really looking out for him because, yo, we was really going to put a hurt on this dude for no apparent reason. Like I said.
About damn was going to take his head off of that.
Damn, bro.
So,
clean off.
I knew for a fact, I'm like, yo, we're going to jail tonight.
Yep.
We're not even going to, yo, we had class the next day.
Yeah, because that was a Sunday night.
Yeah, we had class the next day. And he had a class. Mine was at 11. I had an 11 o'clock science class. He had like a 8 o'clock class.
Oh.
So
And then when we lost them, we went back to the car. That's when I got the sword. I was like, I'm gonna find it. That lady was like, "Yo, what y'all doing? Y'all up to no good."
we were gonna skewer this dude, and when we couldn't get him, we drive back to campus. Now it's about a 30-something minute drive from his spot back to campus.
Mm-hmm.
Our dumbasses, we stopped at the supermarket on the way back, and that was when it was 24 hours at the time. Our dumbasses go buy some cereal and shit. Drive back, get to campus. We eat cereal at like 2:00 in the fucking morning watching Sports Center. I'll never forget it. No, because you had basketball practice earlier, like at 5 or 6 in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Yeah, so we eat cereal at like damn near 2:00 in the morning. This dude goes to sleep, hits basketball practice, then goes to class, comes back, gets his studying in or whatever. I had an 11 o'clock class. I'm like, man, fuck this class. I catch it on the rebound or whatever. I slept all the way through it. Now that's how I always knew. I'm like, yo, this dude is smart as shit or whatever. Because one thing he never did was he never let shit fuck up like his academics or whatever. Because I'm like, yo, we was willing to risk going to jail, and he still never let his classwork slip because of that. And that's the craziest thing that we've ever done. And I tell this story to everybody because now you got a name and a face. So when I would tell Lo and Ron and Jig that story, and I told Coleman that too. Coleman that. And they never believed. They was like, nah, get the fuck out of here. And they be like, yo, that shit couldn't have happened the way you said it was. Yo, I got the dude to co-sign it because he was there. And I didn't exaggerate none of it.
I was going to take his head cleaned off. So I had the back cop, and then as soon as he turned around, he was like, ew.
Yo, we was going to do some dumb shit. That's or whatever. Cool. And then all right, cool. Now me and Tone got a joint. Tone is my brother also, man. And we started the family basketball club together. And one of the craziest things during the AAU, yo, that shit is so fucking cutthroat. So Tone, do you remember when we was playing? You gotta remember. We was playing the tournament in Hockessin. We was playing who was it? The team from Maryland. Was it Terrell Suggs' team, Team Sizzle?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Terrell Suggs' team. I forgot about that.
We were in the U15s. Yeah. We were in the U15s and we made it to, and he was coaching in the championship game of the U15s. And I knew we were gonna lose because I'm parking to get ready to go into the gym for the game. I see some of the kids that we're getting ready to play driving to the game. They're getting out of the car. Yo, the dudes, mind you, these are 9th graders. We're playing in the 9th grade division in U15. These motherfuckers are driving to the game. And they get out, they park right next to me or whatever. And I'm like, damn, these some old ass kids. Because I'm sitting here in my thought process was, yo, the U17s isn't in this gym. I think they're playing somewhere else. Lo and behold, they go in or whatever, and they're suiting up and get ready to play our 15-year-olds. And then the nuttiest shit I ever saw, we jumped out on their ass early. We was like 15-0 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped the game because they didn't like our basketball. We had a Nike Elite basketball. They are a Nike-funded team. They stopped the game. They was like, nah, this ball is bullshit or whatever. So they went from a 28.5 boys ball and made us finish playing the game with a girls ball.
Say what?
Yeah, they wanted to play the girls Nike
mind. Yo, he was coaching that game and he lost his fucking mind when they went from a boys' ball to a girls' ball.
Wow.
Yo.
Yeah,
that was one of the times.
I try to forget about that. I ain't gonna hold you. Them niggas was hoes, man. That's some weird shit. Like that shit blew me up. I was like, what the fuck? They was really driving to the game. I was sitting there talking to the players about their beard routines and shit. What the fuck? We out here in the mid court. I'm talking about, yo, what y'all use? What kind of oil you use on it? Okay. This nigga older than me. Fuck. we graduated in 08 together, nigga. Fuck.
Tone was in his feelings. And like I said, if I ride with you, we gonna crash out together. So if Tone was ready to go to war, fuck it. We just going to war. And
look, I sometimes go black. So then I start like, I remember I started looking at the coach and was like, y'all some hoe ass niggas. Like I was like really like talking to niggas, right? But in the back of my head, I was like, you think it's smart to talk to Terrell Suggs' team like that? Like they got something else that I don't see. Like I'm out here just talking. I'm talking like that because I live 15 minutes away. But one of them niggas gonna follow me. I know that for sure. I told the team,
we had to play our position.
I told the team though when that buzzer go off, line up and leave.
We had some. we had some good times. Yeah, and when we went to your neck of the woods a few years prior to us finishing up, Aaron. We went to Pittsburgh for the Pit Jam Fest at the convention center.
I love Pittsburgh, man.
Yo, yeah, that was my first time ever going to Pittsburgh.
Okay, how y'all like it?
Yo, I loved it. We didn't do as well as we would have liked to have done on the basketball court. But we did have some memories or whatever. One of our dudes, Ray, caught his first dunk in his career in that tournament. And none of us ever thought he had it in him or whatever. And what happened was one of our kids put up a shot and he missed. And the shit came off of the rim and like 4 or 5 dudes went up for the rebound. Now, mind you, Ray can't be any taller than what? Maybe 6 feet on a good day.
He's 6 foot exactly, yeah.
Yeah, on a good day. This dude climbed every single one of their backs and caught it and dunked it off off the rebound or whatever. He surprised the shit out of everybody. And to this day, we always tried to get footage of the game. One of the peoples on the other team had recorded it. And we exchanged contact information and everything. It's like, yeah, we'll send it. X amount of years later, we never got that footage. I had emailed them for like weeks on end, like, yo, can you please send us? I was like, yo, I'll pay for the shit.
Right.
Like, yo, just send us the shit. They never sent it to us. And we lost the game. So all we wanted was a dunk. No, hold on. Did we win the game?
No, we won that game, brother.
Yeah, we won that game. Yeah. That's probably the reason why we didn't. But other than that, I mean, like the competition was above our heads. We was actually in some of those games, in the first 2 that we lost or whatever. Now, off the court is an entirely different thing because we hit that casino up while all the boys was in the hotel. Me and Tone hit
y'all went down to the rivers.
Yeah,
man. One little something.
Here we go.
I smoked what the hell? Yo, what's the name of that casino, Aaron?
Where it's called the Rivers Casino.
I never knew what the name was. It's next to the Pirate Stadium, right?
Yeah, it's next to the Steelers. The Steelers come first. Yeah. And then it's right there. The Pirates is damn near right there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo. I smoked that casino out in blackjack, boy.
Yeah.
I was sitting there. I was putting in work on the blackjack table. That's how I got Tone hooked on blackjack.
Real shit.
Hey,
bro, I saw you come up in a little. You come up in 21 minutes was inspiring, nigga.
I'm glad y'all. You know what I'm saying. I love to hit the tables when I can, bro. I'll be on the baccarat though.
Nah, see, I'm blackjack and poker.
Yeah.
I'm blackjack and poker. Even though like the last time me and Cool went, man, we got our asses handed to us.
Brought in a ringer.
Yeah,
we did a 2-day stint in Atlantic City a couple years ago.
Yep,
mm-hmm.
cracking. We was cracking.
Look, I've never been out there yet since I've been out here, man.
What, Atlantic City?
Yeah, I've never been to AC yet, bro.
All right. Well, Cool is only an hour drive from Delaware about how long does it take to get from you to me?
Hour 20 minutes.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Okay. At
some point, one of these weekends, I don't necessarily got to be in July or August or whatever. We gonna have to make it a point to get you to the casino.
Yes,
Tone,
sir.
you got to get on it also. So you gonna have to tell your wife, be like, "Yo."
Oh, she know. I love.
Nah. Tone wife.
Oh, Tone. I thought.
Yeah, Tone wife. Because look, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems with your wife, Tone.
Hey man. Neither do I, nigga. I'm chilling, my nigga. But nah, we definitely do gotta hit the tables once.
Yeah, because like Delaware Park don't do it for me.
Nah, it's not the same.
Yeah,
it's not the same. Yeah.
So yeah, we definitely, and we gonna link up and we gonna get you to the casino. We gonna do that.
Hey,
after we see, but Tone don't play spades though.
So good.
Hey.
I can play spades. My family, look, I was one of those late learners, and every time I asked a nigga to learn how to play, they was like, "This nigga don't know." All right.
Yeah. They be turning you off. It'd be like, "Come on, bro."
My whole family playing in the backyard and shit. I'm like, "Oh, I'm trying to get on this. This little nigga don't." All right, yep. Say less.
But yeah, we gonna do that because Cool will come through in like with my cousins and my peoples or whatever, and we just sit there and. But me and him got some payback to do because we got our ass whooped the last time.
Yeah.
That don't have nothing to do with on our spade skills or whatever. But they caught the cards that night.
I'm bringing some new cards.
Yeah, I bought 2 decks, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That I haven't even opened. Yeah, because revenge is best served cold.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
But I want to thank you dudes for chopping it up. Good 90 minutes is just sitting around chopping it up. And then Cool, if you get a hold of T before I do,
he just texted us. I'll hit him back.
Tell him I'm gonna beat the brakes off of his little ass when I see him. See, but then we can't really get on him because he does got a gun and he's a state trooper. And yeah, our little brother's a Jersey State trooper. And he got a starting 5 now, him and his wife, right?
Yeah.
He got a starting 5. I think it's 4 girls and a boy.
Yep. Last one was the
4
boy.
girls and a boy. So yeah, I get it. I get it. Or whatever. And I can tell you, we can tell you stories about him all day, but his wife will probably not like him if she knew the college him. So we gonna leave that alone because that boy,
that boy stayed late to practice because he was up in something.
Always. Yo, that dude would have I'm gonna put it out there. He would have chicks hanging around after the game, getting ready to throw hands to see which one he was going to go back to the room with. They was willing to throw hands on him or whatever. And us being his look, when you the star point guard or whatever, when you that hot young dude as a freshman, or whatever and everything, because T was nice. Yo, there's a handful of dudes that I enjoyed ever watching play basketball. Jordan is one, Derrick Rose is another. But like on a personal level, there's two dudes, individuals that are over a decade apart that I personally enjoyed, like really loved playing basketball. One was our little brother T, and the other one, Tone, was Ponzo.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, because they're both the equivalent of my little brothers, and throughout they just a decade apart or something like that. But T's thing was, yo, the moment he stepped foot on campus, all the girls loved him. And he was like the equivalent of, I was saying this joke with Cool and them. Lil Wayne, Drake and them, they I wish I could fuck every girl in the world.
Mm-hmm.
T was kind of like that. Or whatever. He's like, yo, we like her and we like her too. Like, so he would have chicks get ready to throw hands because they both knew that he was knocking off both of them. And he would be scared to come out of the locker rooms.
Some of them came to me crying about it. You know what I did? Well,
see, and Cool was always the level-headed one. I was always the asshole. But we both had our ways of being like his big brother, his protector type shit. So like it depended on if you needed like a touch of finesse, then you send Cool out to go settle this shit down. Or whatever, because both of them they'll both walk away upset or whatever, but they won't walk away with like murder on their brain.
Yeah.
If you send me out there, I'm my father's son, and I'm both of them going. They gonna end up fighting each other. Then they're gonna end up fighting me. And then they're gonna end up fighting him or whatever. If you leave it to me or whatever, because I go out there and be an asshole, be like, yo, y'all got to get the fuck up out of here. But nah, we're not doing this right now. Y'all handle this shit when y'all get back to y'all rooms or whatever. But right now, after the game in this locker room or whatever, yo, y'all got to roll. I told so like if Cool coming out there, be like, yo, this is how it is. Come on, respect our sanctity. Just keep it moving. So they know they're going to get that delicate touch. But if I come out first and be like, yo, I hate Ed. He an asshole or whatever and everything. Yo, get the fuck up out of here. And that's just how it was. But the end result was always the same. And then he would always do something. We would always say T was like the dog with a little pink thing sticking out. So... But that's our little brother, and we love him to death. And we fight tooth and nail for him, but now we don't have to because he's legally able to carry a gun. So, all right, gentlemen, I appreciate y'all very much for doing this. We got an Atlantic City trip in our future, Aaron, the four of us.
Yeah, I'm with it, man.
You know.
All right, boys, y'all be easy. I'll be talking to y'all shortly.
That sounds good.
You know how it is. Tone, you know how it is. Yo, y'all boys be easy.
All right, y'all too, man. Pleasure to meet y'all too, man.
Peace.